And we're live. Another
Awesome.
episode of Brain 10. Today's Friday, 2:30. So we are going to talk about new tech products and services, maybe a little bit of news here and there, what's going on in the social media world and technology. Aaron, looks like you're frozen. Hopefully you're still there. My name is Christian.
My name is Aaron.
And my name is Franklin.
All right. Yeah, let's just get started. We have about, 12 things today, actually?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, so the very first thing, I'm pretty sure it's called Camera, but the way they have their logo and the way, they write it out is just CMRA. And this is just a strap for your Apple Watch, but it has two cameras in it that capture HD photo and video right there from your watch. It is pretty cool. You can pre-order it now for $149, I believe. Yes. So the two cameras, they have one that's facing outward, and that's an 8 megapixel camera, and then they have one that's like facing you, and that's a 2 megapixel camera. Both, have really good, it's 8 megapixel and 2 megapixel, but it's still, it's pretty decent photo to be taking pictures from your watch. It says it has an all-day battery, but it really captures about 100 photos, 30 minutes of video per charge. It does have a little LED light that shows you that the camera is actually on. And something really cool it has is a dual charging dock. So if you have the actual camera strap with your watch, you can just put it into their dock, and it charges both the Apple Watch and the band right there on their dock. It looks pretty cool. I saw the video, and you can do kind of like the FaceTime call right there from your watch.
Wow.
You take pictures, and it syncs automatically with your photo gallery on your iPhone. So it's pretty cool. If I had an Apple Watch, I would consider buying it, but I have an old school Casio, and I'm gonna rock it till the Apple 4 comes out. Yeah, Apple 4.
Yeah. I need you to get with the program. And Aaron is showing.
I don't know where
he's showing his Apple Watch box.
That's not a peach. Don't be looking at it like that. All right, number 2. This one is pretty cool, and we should get it. It's called SPUD, and what that means is spontaneous pop-up display. So think about a book, and think about an umbrella. Think about the size of a book, and think about the way the umbrella expands. So what this does is you have this device that pulls up, has an HDMI, and it connects to your phone, and you can now take your phone anywhere and then pop up like a 21-inch high-resolution display anywhere. So we can take this in our backpacks, never have to have a laptop, pull it back out. It gets, like I said, it's about 2 pounds, the size of a book. You can expand it, hook it into your phone, and you can play games on it. You can do presentations, everything from inside of there.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy cool.
Yeah, so I have a feeling that we will probably try to get one of these. It's got 34 days to go. They had a goal of $33,000 on Kickstarter. They're at $406,000. So they obviously said it. Looks like the earliest you can still get in, the last one is for $389. And it is expected delivery of June of 2017. But if we ordered this now, we would be literally one of the first people ever to have it, and it is so cool. So I would encourage you to watch the video, but it does a 24-inch diagonal display. It's high resolution, compatible, very compact, and you can do it for anything. Like they gave an example about business, but they also gave an example about cooking. They gave an example about going out and camping, like tons of ideas that you can use for this.
That's nuts.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know about the price, man. $350.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, you can buy a decent monitor for half that price.
Right, but you can't take a monitor with you.
Yes, I can.
Not in your backpack for less than 2 pounds.
I was just about to say, like, I've carried around a 19 or 20-inch monitor with me for a minute, and I absolutely hate that. I'm carrying it around whenever I need like a dual display, and that would be awesome to be able to actually put one in my backpack and then not kill my back, and or make it look like I'm a wandering homeless person with a bunch of stuff on my back and I'm trying to go from place to place. So
right,
yeah, I would definitely be down to get one of those.
Right, at least if it's one for the office, like, hey, we can meet anywhere. Want to go to a Starbucks? Boom, we can pop it up.
Right. Okay, so even as cool as that is, I want to move on to something that is, I guess you can say social media based, but it's actually like every social media based. It's called Meta, META. And now Meta is a platform. It's web-based. It's not an actual application yet. I can definitely tell that they're getting ready to move in that direction though. It basically allows you to stay up with the times whenever it comes to like everything that's going on social media. And that goes for Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, every social network that's out there. It basically caters a feed based off of the things that you follow and the favorite people that you follow as well. And it throws it all in one large feed for you to catch up on. If you've been working all day and you actually were working, that means that you didn't have your phone out, you weren't browsing around on any other social networks while you were in your work browser, and you just want to catch up at the end of the day, you can literally go to meta.fyi on your phone or your desktop and actually pull up your feed and read it all right there. It's nuts.
That's pretty cool. I think we've seen maybe a few of these, but yeah, that's awesome.
Huh? Yeah, I want to check that out because I don't have time to look at any of my social media while I'm at work. So I just would love to see it at the end. What are you laughing about, Frank? Did you see something funny on the screen when you were looking at the website, Franklin?
No. No, not at all.
Okay, cool. How's it going? Yeah, I already signed in with my Google account. It's pretty easy to sign in and create an account. I already created an account, so super simple.
Awesome.
Noise. All right, number 4, I have here that Instagram is adding or is basically testing a feature that would allow you to shop or basically look at more in-depth product descriptions within Instagram. So right now they're going to test this with 20 US-based retailers, including Kate Spade, Jack Threads, Warby Parker, I believe, Target, Hollister, J. Crew, Levi's, Macy's. So how it works, or how it's going to work, a lot of these companies already take good, high-quality images of their products kind of like being used. So if you think about it, when you go to an actual brick-and-mortar store and you go to like a clothing store, a lot of the times you're going to see obviously the clothing all folded up, but you're also going to see images of models using the clothing and accessories and all this stuff, and you're also going to see mannequins wearing all this stuff. So they already do it in brick and mortar stores, and that's how they try to sell you merchandise, is by showing you, hey, you can wear it this way or this way or this way. So they're doing the same thing on Instagram, and they're basically going to take the same pictures that they use on brick and mortar stores, and that's what they're doing on Instagram. They're showing these slice of life pictures of everyday people using their products and their clothing and the accessories. But now you'll be able to just tap on that image and it'll pop up, oh, this shirt is this and this, these pants are this and this, and they're actually $29.99, and this shirt is $15.99. Click here for more info. You click right there, and it'll take you to just a little bit more info on that particular product, and then a link for you to buy that product on their website. It's that simple. And like I said, they're testing this now, and I think they should start this or next week And you'll be able to see that on their Instagram pages of those 20 U.S. retailers. And hopefully in the future, they'll expand that to, everyone. So it'll be a lot easier for you to shop online, which is pretty cool.
Dang, every time you kept saying those like pants and the color and everything, I kept thinking of that scene from Borat. So I was a little distracted about finding pants on Instagram like, oh, these pants are not gray.
I don't know why that came into your head, but.
Well, because you're talking about buying pants, and then I think you even said like, oh, these pants here, and like, I don't know. But, I mean, I was following you. I just kept thinking in the back of my head about Borat, which is funny. But I am excited for this, especially for a lot of our B2C customers, because we can run advertising behind it. Not necessarily for Instagram, but people who go to a website from Instagram and then retargeting them on a desktop, so they're more likely to purchase, because this is, yeah, there's so many avenues. So really cool. I like that one a lot. Number 5. This is something that I need this month. I am almost out of paper on my book and on my notebook. Right now I use Moleskine. I'll probably continue to use them, but this one is pretty sweet. So it's called Writes Notes. And what you can do is you go online and you get 2 books, and you can customize them specifically to who you are. So if you're an app developer, you can get a picture or a screen of an app, and one page is app, one page is like bullet point notes. You can customize it and design this notebook however you'd like, and then you just get it printed. It's pretty affordable. I think you get 2 notebooks for $23 right now, and you can do like the number of spacing, like large or small, what kind of lines you want, whether it's a custom or like a to-do list. One side could be a calendar, another side could be just notes. It's all customizable. And I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool, especially that it breaks it down by, you could literally create something for marketing and do it that way.
Dude. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh my God. I remember at one point in time that I definitely needed something like that, to where you could like build out a notebook that was specific to what you're trying to get done, whether you're trying to concept out a video or you're trying to concept out like a design itself, and you can have an area for notes, a blank page for the design area. That would be like a godsend, and they don't just make something like that in Walmart.
Right. And you could do a calendar. They even have a thing on there for wireframe. So you could sketch out a wireframe all inside of like your notebook for a client. Like, oh, let me just sketch out, I have a couple ideas, or I can show you inside of my notebook the wireframe. So pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I really like that actually.
So maybe something to look into for us. So
nice.
And like I was playing around with it. The wireframe could be like, you could do on each page, or like 2 or 3 pages in a row, you could do a wireframe for an iPhone, a wireframe for a tablet, a wireframe for a desktop. So you can get so specific with it, which is cool. And then once it's customized and you're done, you just order.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. I'm definitely I'm about to take this one, and well, I have it, but I'm going to be playing around with that.
$24 for 2 notebooks?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, there's 64 pages, so that's kind of the thing that's the problem there, I think, is that 64 pages, you go through those quite a bit. On my Moleskine, I have like 200 and something, so that's my only issue with that.
Yeah.
Like you would be going through notebook. I would go through a notebook like every 2 months.
Yep. And that would be at what's that, $24?
Yeah.
Every 2 months. That's,
well, every 4 months, I guess, because you'd have one for 2 months. So every 4 months, you'd be paying $24 to get a new one. Right. So that's kind of pricey, since I've had my other Moleskine since April, and I just now need a new one now, and it's November. So that's the only downfall.
Okay. Then just don't take so many notes, Aaron.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So going on to my next topic, I want to talk about, and I think I mentioned something like this to you guys before. I think it might have been Aaron. I said, just make me famous. I want to be a famous social media person. And okay, I don't know if it's just like possible to click a button and do that, but one thing that I've actually seen a lot of people doing online whenever it comes to their social media, like celebrity, they collaborate a lot. And there isn't a way for people that are trying to do that, like to collaborate with other people in the area. And guess what? Somebody finally came up with a solution for it. It's called Nichify. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's Nichify. Nichify. And it's an application. You can download this in the App Store for Apple products. I'm not really sure about Android, but it's a social network for social networkers. It basically gives you the ability to like reach out to other influencers in your area to possibly collaborate. And that's pretty much it, all in a nutshell. Like, and you get there, you look around and see what other people are doing exactly what you're doing, or they're not doing exactly what you're doing, and you try to figure out a way that you can come together, collaborate on some Instagram posts, collaborate on some YouTube videos, or if you are on Twitch and you want to come together and collaborate on a different way to actually like battle against each other in a game that you guys are playing on Twitch. It's something that I've looked for before that's never been out there, and it's here now. I downloaded it on my phone. It's pretty fluent. The aesthetic of it is perfect. I love it. Real flat, real clean. And all you have to do is just go on it, save your profile, and start looking for people to work with. It's cool, man.
Dang. Yeah, I want to check that out. Work with brands, influencers.
Right. Like we could potentially create one for BitBranding, and I mean, we don't really advertise for influencer marketing, but if any of our clients would ever be interested in that, that would be an avenue for us to find people.
Exactly. And also, like you said, we could use it to find influencers in the area that might want to endorse a particular brand of a client that we're working with.
Right. Exactly. All right. So number 7, Kickstarter just released a live streaming capability. So creators are now able to do a little Kickstarter live video for their projects. So they're able to either show product demos or maybe some rehearsals or cooking shows or musical performances. They're able to basically do whatever live right there. They give you the ability to chat with people, other people who may be able even to join your live stream, kind of like what we're doing right now, have a conversation and answer any questions that people may have with, you know, your product that's coming out. And this is just genius, and it's basically the next step that they really needed to take in order to really compete or innovate really, because that's just kind of like a, what is it, QVC online, but it's even better because in QVC you were able to call and ask some questions, I think, but now with this you can chat right there with the people who created the products. You can even go face to face on a video chat and talk to them and ask them questions about those products. They can show you how it works. It's not just pictures and videos or any of that stuff anymore. You should do all that stuff, but this is just on top of everything else. It'll make it a lot easier for people to sell products on Kickstarter and get funding.
What do they call those things where you like where they're trying to raise money for a particular like charity or something like that? They call them conference, not teleconference, but it's like a telethon. No, crud.
Telecrud? That didn't even sound good.
Nope, that doesn't sound good. But it's, you know how like they have people sitting behind them, they have a person talking, and have everybody on telephones picking up the phone.
Right.
Like that's like, It's 2016, so this is, in my opinion, the new way to do it. Like if you're doing a live stream and you have like your bidding areas on like the different things that people can like pay into it to help the Kickstarter get started, that's perfect. That's like something that's been needed for a while now.
Yep.
Yeah. It goes back to that episode of Full House for me, 90s telethon.
Telethon, that's it.
Yeah, but they did that on the Wake Up San Francisco show on Full House.
Sorry.
Wow. Gotta go back. Mic check, everybody here. Broken mic. All right, I think, whose turn is it? Christian's?
I literally just finished mine.
Well, Franklin finished talking, so I was like, it was throwing me off on who did it. I was just getting so caught up in the show. It's just so good. All right, number 8, my second to last one, but definitely not the last, is Short.CM. What this is a white label link shortener. So think of Bitly, think of like Hootsuite, whenever they do Owly, except for it is your brand. They have a free option, up to 1,000 links, 3 domains, and 50,000 redirects per month of a white label link. So instead of doing Bitly, you could do whatever we wanted to do, like BitBranding, and then / whatever. So, and we could do 3 domains, so we could do it for some clients too. That was pretty cool, and it's good branding instead of giving that credibility back to somebody else.
That is, I like it.
Right. So,
Jeez.
I mean, ours couldn't be BitBranding because that's really long. Because we're trying to shorten it. So, what would be our short version?
Like BitB.
Yeah, I have to play around with that. I don't know, but
Interesting.
I like it. I like it. I like it. So, I guess it's safe to say that we can move to the next one. Now, guys, I love Instagram, and they've already been on our list today, but like this is like, I think this will really, really seriously be a game changer. And it's that Instagram is actually like announced, it's official. They've announced that they're going to be bringing live streaming to Instagram. From TNW, the next web.com, it says that they had an interview. There was an interview with the CEO of Instagram, Kevin Systrom. Is that how you pronounce it? For the Financial Times, he said, "Live is really exciting for us. I think it can enhance what we're doing. If I'm trying to strengthen a relationship with someone I love, them stream video to me would be an amazing way to be closer to them." Now, I put this on the list because like I kind of want to have like a brief discussion on it and ask like basically, what do you guys think of this? Do you think that the market is starting to flood everybody with live video and it's not something that is going to be like big in the near future? Or you think people are going to like, it's going to be too overly saturated and there won't be one specific place to actually like do it, where it's actually more profitable for a company like or a client of ours to actually be using live stream there? Or do you think it's going to be basically where a lot of marketing comes in, is where the particular clients or where your audience is? What do you think?
I'll let Christian go first.
All right. So, I mean, to be honest, to some extent, yeah, I feel like everyone's trying to do live video, but I don't think that's gonna saturate, or make it bad. I think on the contrary, it's gonna make it even better because people are gonna be competing, or other companies are gonna be competing on who's gonna have the best, live video platform, which is really good to have everyone competing and building the best platform for live video. That being said, I mean, we do live video on YouTube right now. We do live video on Facebook. I think, I mean, like we've said in the past, different social media platforms have different audiences, and that's how it should be used. If you're going live on Facebook, then provide value to those people and those customers that you know are going to be there on Facebook. If you're on Instagram, maybe your live videos should be a little bit different and tweaked towards that audience that's on Instagram. So yeah, I think there's room for everyone, just because there is different audiences on different platforms that like different things.
Yes, and I think you hit the nail on the head, because obviously we're getting better as marketers, both of us, and I would say pretty much the exact same thing that he's saying is that Facebook has a different audience than Instagram. That's the whole reason that we tell people not to write or share the same content on Facebook as Instagram, is because they're different. And I also love competition. That's complete capitalism coming out in me, because we love business, but if you're not good or the marketplace says that you suck, then you fail. And that's why a lot of businesses fail. 80% of businesses fail in 18 months because they're not good at, or the market says that they're not good. So that's what's good about competition, is that a lot of people will try live video. They will probably not be successful, but a very small percentage of people probably will be successful, and it will help their business and grow, and it will help bring high quality video to those platforms. So I encourage the competition, and I think that live video will be huge. And I do like that all the platforms are getting up on, jumping onto it. Like Tumblr has live now, YouTube has live, but even Musical.ly has live. So it's really good. I like it a lot. And I think that it was just a matter of time before Instagram did this, because we all know that Facebook owns Instagram, and it's a huge platform for them as well.
Okay, great. But yeah, like I said, I'm all for it. I really, of course, you guys know, like, the audience that I built prior to coming in with you guys was pretty large, and that was a question that I believe Aaron and I had before about the stories part of Instagram, and when it took the idea from Snapchat, it kind of like broke me in half. I'm like, I don't know. I really don't, like, my audience is so much stronger on Instagram. I think I might want to stay there and share my story there versus the two. But then very quickly I figured out that I have a totally different audience on Snapchat than I do on Instagram. So
right.
So yeah. But
I think that's why I'm thinking for us, just since we're kind of talking about this in live video, I don't want to make this too long, but that's why it's important for companies like us who have multiple viewpoints. I was telling this to Christian, to use the stories, because you get different vantage points, and you get to see more behind the scenes. With Snapchat, it's more personal. So I think Instagram's more for a company on that sense, and Snapchat's more personal as a personal brand.
Right. Completely and totally agree.
Yeah, and now that you're saying that, I'm not trying to make this video super long or anything, but thinking like the magazine or the website, I think I'm saying this right, Thrillist, they're on Snapchat, but it's only one guy who runs that. Out of a huge company, it's just one guy who's doing like crazy stuff and sharing stories and like doing some cool stuff on Snapchat. But it was just one guy out of a company of, I don't know, hundreds, I'm guessing. But I mean, yeah, you're right. It could be, BitBranding, but it's us. It's personal. It's individuals who make Snapchat happen.
Right. Exactly. And I would use Snapchat as a different funnel or a different audience to send people to that other avenue, like our website or our videos. So.
Yep. All right, let's move on here. Number 10, it's called FindOh, and it's your smart search assistant across personal cloud. With FindOh, you can basically connect your Outlook, Exchange, Gmail, Facebook, the OneDrive, the Google Drive, the iCloud Drive, Dropbox, Evernote, your Windows computer, your Yahoo Mail, your Apple devices, your Apple computer, anything. Basically, you can connect everything together, and you can search just on FindOh, and FindOh will find anything across any of those things that you have connected. So if you're like us and you're using the Drive, you're using your Mac, you're using Outlook and Sightly, like using all these things, and you're looking for something and you can't find it, use FindOh, and you will be able to search across all those services and devices. Right now, you can start using it for free. I'm pretty sure they have a paid, or you have to pay for a lot of the things. They don't have a lot of information on their pricing. So I don't have information on that, but you can get started for free at least. I think it works. Yeah, it works within your browser, or I think a Mac app as well. Download from the App Store. And yeah, I mean, it's just a way for you to look and search for everything, anywhere. They're big on security also. They have a whole section here talking about, their top priority is security of your data to make sure that everything is secure.
That was going to be my number one thing, is making sure that it is secure, because that's a lot. If they get into one of those, oh man, the whole company could be in a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2, I like that it integrates with Slack. I really like that a lot.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they have a FindOh bot.
Really?
So I think the bot, you're able to just ask him questions and he's able to search for you as well.
Cool. Yeah, that's good. All right, and my last one, number 11, my basketball number in high school, no relevancy here, but is a really cool update with Facebook. And those of you who are advertising online, you can now measure offline events. So let me try to break this down as simple as I can. You can now create a table on your Facebook page that has a name, first name, last name, email address. Facebook will keep track of that data. You can now also put, or you have to also put the information from your POS system or wherever somebody orders at online or offline, I guess for offline. So your POS system at work, if they pay with their credit card and they use their email, first name or last name, Facebook will try to match those two up, and you send the data back to Facebook, and Facebook will tell you this person saw this ad. They also purchased offline. So, it's not 100% accurate, but it's basically telling you by a process of elimination that if Christian went and he saw this advertising campaign and then he actually went to this store and made a purchase, that this happened. They connected. So it's starting to bring in the offline events so you can track those more easily. And I think this is a great step towards brick and mortar businesses, because they're always like, well, if I do something digital, how am I going to know if I sold something on, or if I sold something offline? How do I know they're coming in from my Facebook page? Other than the fact that, hey, I have more business coming in, which sometimes can take 3 to 6 months before you see a real significant change. So this is a way to prove that to your customers.
Yeah, that's huge. But to me, it still kind of feels complicated. But
yeah, I mean, it can be that hard. I looked at it to do this for a client, and it won't be that hard. I just need to create a little spreadsheet on Excel of first name, last name, and they give you the steps to create the spreadsheet. If you can follow an instruction manual, it's not that hard. And if you're familiar with it at all, it'll be with you for you. If it's not easy for you, then I'm sure you can find somebody who understands advertising at least a little bit, or ask us.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess, should I go? I guess I'll go. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You want just, we can just sit and just like in silence.
Okay,
Yeah.
number 13, awesome. Go ahead.
All right, guys. Number 12, and last but not least, and I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I sleep. But not always do people that want to work with us actually like sleep. So like sometimes they'll be on the internet and they want to know more about us, and they have questions and this, that, and the other about exactly what we do as a company. And a good way that can be like that problem can be solved if we're asleep or away from our connection system is that we had a bot or an autoresponder that can answer those questions that are like the commonly asked questions. Once they're typed in, pop, there it goes. It gives you the answer. And it also can generate a possible like client or additional leads that go along with it. And that is BuzzBot. With BuzzBot, you set up a chatbot autoresponder for your website. You put it on there and you load it with all your most frequently asked questions and the actual answers. And it has the algorithmic technology inside of it that if they type the question in one particular way, and it's not exactly the same the way that you typed it in to answer that particular question, it still has a good response on actually answering the question for that potential client. I was sold on it after I read the first paragraph on the website. I'm like, yeah, that would be awesome. Because if we were, like I said, if you were asleep, or let's say we were traveling to meet a client and we're on an airplane and a really big client went to the website and there were just some simple questions that we always get asked, or if they just need clarification on, the autoresponder would have that answer there for them. They can just type it in instead of making them go to an FAQ page, click on FAQ and have to scroll through each and every one of the questions. They can just type it there and get the response immediately. It gives them the ability to interact with the website, and it gets them pulled in to actually wanting to work with us. I felt like it was a no-brainer.
Yeah, now it's expensive.
Yeah, it is expensive. It is expensive, but for someone that can afford it, it would be one of those things that is hands down like probably one of the best, one really good lead generator or closer on his.
Now, is that per month? I didn't see that. So I saw one of them was like the product ordering Facebook bot was $4.99. Is that just $4.99 one time?
Yeah, for the bot. And then you can do like pay maintenance for them. So if Facebook APIs ever change or anything, then so that's like a little retainer. It's like $19 a month if you wanted to do that. But yeah.
It's not bad. I like the one-time fee. I don't like the reoccurring kind of stuff. So maybe something to look into as we grow.
Yeah, I was just about to say, as we grow, I think that would be something that would be definitely beneficial to us, because as much as we're on the go, just like today, we were recording and traveling in between clients and different meetings and things like that. I think that we could have it and it'd be there to help us stay in contact with potential customers.
Yep.
Awesome. This is good stuff. Good episode.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's it for today. Again, this is Brain 10 episode. Whoa, episode what? Episode 103.
103. Yeah, 3.
Perfect. Let us know what you think about the episode. If you have any questions, comments, we are obviously going to put all the links on the description down below after we're done with the live video. And again, my name is Christian.
My name is Aaron.
And I am Franklin.
And make sure to subscribe down there. Push the red button here or here. I don't know where it's at. And yeah, Tuesdays and Fridays, 2:30 Central Standard Time. Central.
Yes. Standard time.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and come back and see us on Tuesday.
Peace.